December 1st, 2025, and it is now time for the positive message for today. The positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Atavia Gold Star, the one and only Atavia Gold Star. Now for my verbal copyright, everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now it is time for the title for the positive message for today. The title for the positive message for today is Your Early Morning Motivation and Encouragement. So yes, that is the positive message. And I'm going to just put an ending on that, that title today. Your early morning motivation and encouragement on my YouTube platform. I'm going to say my YouTube channel. Yes, I'm going to say that. Okay, so I'm going to find one of my positive message music to put on. The phone just locked back up on me. And it is going to be, got the perfect one too. Okay. So I'm going to say your early morning motivation. And how can we start with that? I want to say, first of all, it's about preparing the day before for your early morning motivation, your early morning encouragement, motivation and encouragement. Yeah, I forgot about it. Even though I don't need to look down here, but I just noticed that, I like to write things down so I can know what I am doing each and every day. And so today is December 1st, 2025. Okay, so again, the positive message for today is your early morning motivation and encouragement. There we go. So how can we do that? See, that's what I'm here for. That is what I am here for. I want to say, it for me and my opinion and what I believe is that it just doesn't start with that morning. It starts with you preparing like each day, and taking small steps. And also I want to say the day before that or a couple of days before that matters. I'm going to say the day before that. It matters because in order for you to be motivated for the next day, you have to be motivated the day before. So if you're not motivated the day before, as in preparing yourself for the next day for motivation and encouragement, you most likely are going to, in my opinion, you're most likely you're going to be behind in something and maybe just not as motivated. You might be behind in your motivation and encouragement, meaning that you might just lay there because you might just be like, now I gotta get up and I gotta figure all this out. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. I don't even know what's for breakfast. I don't even know what I should do first for my schedule. Oh my goodness. And of course if you're working, you want that early morning motivation and encouragement to get you started. Whatever it is that you are doing as far as your motivation and encouragement, you want that because you're going to have to, get up out of that bed, especially if you have to work early in the morning. Like what is motivating you early in the morning to make you want to get up out of your warm bed, your warm covers, and you know, you're just laying there on your comfortable pillow with your cozy blanket, and it's probably really, you know, like comfortable and warm. You don't want to get up. You don't want to leave your bed. So, but what will be your early morning motivation and encouragement? I want to say, you know what? Preparing the day before again. Get a list. I'm going to help you see. I'm going to start with this list right with you. Even though I know and I have my list, just showing you as an example to encourage you. Pen. I keep a pen in my hand. Okay? Now, the positive message again for today on December 1st, 2025, Monday, is your early morning motivation and encouragement on my YouTube channel. Okay, so your early morning motivation, in my opinion, I believe it starts with the day before. Preparing the day before. You're saying, okay, yeah, so tomorrow I got this to do. And I really, you know, I really want to do this and I want to be ready. I don't, you know, I just don't want to have to get up and have to look for this and look for that and know what I'm going to do. If it's a route that I have to take to get to where I got to get to, I want to already have that together. And so I want to be prepared. And, you know, I want to, you know whatever it is that I'm doing tomorrow, I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to also prepare myself for that. I already got everything I need. But as far as my self-grooming, let me see what I'm going to wear. I know where my shoes are at. I know where, you know, everything is at. I know where my favorite brush is at. I'm just saying, it's so many things how you can motivate yourself. And for some people, yeah, it is your favorite brush. Because if you have children, they will take your brush. They will take your brush and you will be up early in the morning saying, where's my favorite brush at? Where's my favorite brush at? And your child probably have that brush and then went to school with that brush in her book bag, or your son, you know, you know, they might have, you have your favorite brush and they gone to school, then got on the school bus and they at school with your brush. So have more than one brush that you love for your hair. Just have more of one of everything when you have children around, because they will surely, and you know, you're trying to stay on your motivation and encouragement. Motivation and encouragement for Monday morning, for Sunday night. Sunday night, you prepared yourself. You might have known days before. You know, so for some people, they prepare themselves for each day. They know, this is what I'm wearing Monday, this is what I'm wearing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you know, I have everything laid out for me to go to work each day, so that, you know, I'm motivated, I'm encouragement. I know what I'm going to wear. I have my accessories together. I have my hair. I know exactly how I want my hair to be fashionably, you know, so fashion and in style, or however you do your hair. And you know, you have your makeup stuff right there for the ladies, for the men. Your grooming stuff is right there, because you know exactly what type of beautiful colognes or perfume that you want to put on for that day. See, these are some of the things that is motivating you. And I want to say, when you get up early in the morning, for me, it is G-O-D. For me, it is G-O-D. Have that early morning motivation and encouragement prayer. You know, just for me, it is G-O-D. And you know, I don't know what it is for you, but you know, we have the right and the choice to whomever or whatever we choose to do. But I'm going to say, for me, it's G-O-D. So for me, it would be early morning motivation and encouragement prayers. Me saying, you know, G-O-D, God, for me, give me the strength. to have my motivation and encouragement. Give me the strength to be able to lay my clothes out every day, to be ready to do whatever I need to do that is in my heart, that I am praying to you about for each day, to get my day started as far as my early morning encouragement and motivation. You know, we out here to win. We out here to win. Don't never let anybody, I'm going to say in my opinion, never let anybody tell you positivity does not work. Because for your early morning motivation and encouragement is of positivity. It most definitely it is of positivity. But you are motivating yourself and encouraging yourself to get up in the morning and do the things that you want to do in the morning. You know, it's things that can motivate you, even down to you saying, you know what, I love the smell of that coffee. That is motivating me. For some people, it's breakfast. Some people can smell breakfast and say, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to get up. I smell the breakfast cooking. I smell the coffee, and I am ready. Have you ever just passed the coffee shop in the morning and you smell that coffee? And it's just something about the smell of coffee. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker. I love water. But I'm just saying, it's just something. And again, it's something about the smell of coffee that will motivate you and say, you know what, it's time. I'm ready. I'm motivated. I just love the smell of this coffee. I'm motivated and I'm encouragement just because of the smell of the coffee. And you know that the smell of the coffee is most likely you're going to smell a lot of that early in the morning. And so there is so many things you can do to motivate yourself in the morning and encourage yourself to get going. Getting up out of the bed may be the hardest, as I was saying, when I first opened up this live today. You know, because the bed is so warm and comfortable, especially on a Monday morning. You've had all weekend to relax and sleep later than usual, than when you would usually get up on Monday morning and the other days of the week, and you don't want to let go of that bed blanket. You're hugging that blanket like, no, I don't want to let go of my blanket. It's so warm. I don't want to let go of this pillow. It's so warm. But you know you have to let go of it, and it is time to get out of the bed. Now I want to tell you what works for me. First of all, my alarm clock works. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. No one is perfect. I don't care who they are. No human being to me, in my opinion, I believe is perfect. I have hit the snooze button, and then sometimes I'll be like, oh my goodness, oh, it's time for me to get up. And then I'll be like, I'm just going to turn it off. Because this just me trying to lay here just with these few seconds again. You know what? Hearing that snooze button, it's too much. I'm going to turn it off. I instantly will say, you know what, just let me just go on and get up. Well, I am motivated. I already know what I'm wearing when I get up in the morning. I already have my hair ready. I already prepared like days before, or maybe the night before, for something extra that I wanted to do for myself in the morning. And I'm going to say, I get up out of the bed and I say, you know, for me it is G-O-D. It is G-O-D, as in give me the strength. Give me the strength to keep going onto the things that I am wanting to do. The positive message for today. The positive message for today is your early motivation and encouragement. I get up out of the bed, just having things together, you know, beautiful things together that you want to do your personal hygiene in the morning, having all that together and taking all those steps in the morning from the time that you do all of that, you know, as far as your shower or your bath, your beautiful luxurious towel in the morning, whatever it is that is going to motivate you to get your day started, do that. You know why? Because that is self-care and self-love. And it is of positivity, most definitely. Self-care and self-love, as far as your early morning motivation and encouragement. Now, do you notice how I keep saying that? Your early morning motivation and encouragement. For I am encouraging you. I am encouraging you to be motivated, as your early motivation and encouragement. There are things that you can do early in the morning to be ready for your day, to be motivated for your day, to be encouraged for your day. And so you have done all of that, right? You've done your personal hygiene. You've done your personal hygiene. Now you are ready to, put on that beautiful fit, that beautiful fashion, whatever you're calling that. I call it my Tavia Gold Star, fashion fit. See, I'm ready, motivated. I am ready. My early motivation and encouragement. Now that I am giving you your early motivation and encouragement. Okay, so we're going from the personal hygiene, right? So now we're going to go to the hair. You're going to do your hair and style it the way you want it. You want it styled, or you're going to do something different. You're going to do that. And then you're going to do your makeup, and all of that. And for me, I love eyelashes. So I check my eyelashes. That's a must as my early motivation and encouragement. I'm like, okay, they look just right. I got them. They look like I like them to look. And then, my gloss right here. I might do a little sparkle up in here. And then, you know what? After I get all this on right here and all of this, I don't know if you're going to do accessories. And, I get my beautiful, I'm going to call them $1 million rings, I'm ready. I'm right here. And don't let me forget this right here. That's not it, though. That's not it. What about when you get to your space of work, when you get to your office, if you have an office, or wherever you're working? You also have to be motivated there. So you have to have that beautiful start of the day. Then we will never ever win. See, you have to have all of that. You have to have that beautiful smile, as it will be motivation and encouragement to others. WINERS. And then you're going to have your space just looking just like how you want it to look. Even when you get to work, no matter where you're working, you can still carry that early morning motivation and encouragement with you. It just does not just happen in your space of your home, but it is also outside of your home that you have that early morning motivation and encouragement. Just look about yourself. I'm motivated and I am encouraged to do the things that I am doing in my life. I am prepared for early motivation and encouragement. I am ready for early morning motivation and encouragement. And I want to say, you can even see that in your walk, the way you're walking. You're walking like, you know what? You see my walk? This is that early motivation and encouragement walk. I'm going to say, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And I want to say to you all, I believe that I have broken down this positive message for today as your early motivation and encouragement. Now, I am going to do some thank yous right now. I'm going to do some thank yous. I want to thank YouTube for the platform. Thank you so much, YouTube, for the platform. I want to thank the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. Thank you so much to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and, music for my singles and my albums. I want to say thank you to my recording music engineers, the recording music engineers that mix and master all of my singles and albums. I want to say thank you to my distribution company for all your help. I want to say thank you to you who continue to stream my beautiful, and they're beautiful, yes, positive messages over music and continue to make those beautiful TikToks to my positive message music. I want to say thank you to the amazing geniuses. They're genius. Yes, they're genius. And you know what? They're leaders and legends that continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. I want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you to you for coming over to my YouTube channel for today, December 1st, 2025, for your early motivation and encouragement, as this is the positive message for today on my YouTube channel. I want to thank you for your subscribing if you have subscribed. I want to thank you for your viewing. I want to thank you for your watching. I want to thank you. And to the greatest one of all, God, for it is your love that continues to inspire me to do what I am doing each and every day, even right down to this moment as I am giving you your early motivation and encouragement positive message for today. And so now I am going to check my text messages. I know it's the chat, but I call them text messages. So I'm going to check that. And I want to see, what are we chatting about today? Okay, let me see. From the very beginning, you're the one who keeps on winning. And it's like your story has a never ever ending. God M4W says, Hi God M4W. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And so Mitchell, KOSKA. What's up? What's up? Good morning, Mitchell. And so God M4W says again, say hi, good morning to you. Good morning to you, God. I'm going to say God M4W. My heart to you. Good morning. Thank you for your beautiful text messages in the chat. Again, I call them text messages. Let me make sure. And so now I'm going to close out this morning. And as I was saying, I believe that I have broken down this positive message for today. The positive message for today was your early morning encouragement and your early morning motivation and encouragement on my YouTube channel. And so I am going to close out. I'm going to go get the positive message that I want to leave you with. And that is always, because we're winners. Because the day we begin, it's the day we'll win. Okay, it is going to be. We will never ever win. Turn on the light and bring it close. So, whatever you're doing in your life, I believe whatever you are doing in your life, as far as your work, your way of making a living, your career, my opinion, and I believe that you should have something, things, a routine, steps, prepare for your early morning motivation and encouragement. And I want to say, when you come to my YouTube channel, Book Me a Tape Gold Star, my YouTube channel, you are going to get every bit of that. That is what this YouTube early in the morning, 6:30 to 6:55, YouTube, the positive messages about your early morning motivation and encouragement. This is my subscribe flyer. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have, I thank you so much for your subscribing. Like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. Share this video with someone that you might feel like, you know what, I know a YouTube channel. It's Book Me a Tavia Girls YouTube channel for your early morning motivation and encouragement. Maybe it's coming up in conversations, but you just never know who you may be helping out. And I'm going to say, I'm going to bring back around here. I'm going to say, go on and tell someone, y'all better get over there to Book Me a Tavia Gold Star YouTube channel. She ain't doing something over there but uplifting us and inspiring us to become our greater and better selves. Now I'm going to say it myself. I ain't doing something but over here but uplifting you and inspiring you to become your greater and better self. I'm going to say to you, have a safe and positive Monday. Positive love. Positive love. Positive love.